taking the initiative as another part of thinking big as a whole. And I think that's a very important attribute of a widely understood successful person. Because I think we should look at life in like a series of opportunities. And when you go through the day, you meet people, you get into different circumstances, you go to different places, and there are many opportunities to achieve something, to change something, to get to know someone. And I think that a successful person, or someone who aspires to be a successful person, should take the initiative and, for example, start a conversation, or maybe do something that others would hesitate to do. So taking initiative not only when the opportunity arrives from the outside, but also when we feel like there's the necessity to do something going from our inside. So if you have an idea, if you have an idea, you don't dwell on it, but take the initiative to do something. Maybe not even dwell on it, because at least in my case, but I think other people are at least similar in this aspect. When you get an idea, you mostly think about it for 5 minutes or something, at least until your awareness catches something else. So you think about things you have to do this day, maybe about something you'd like to do in the afternoon, maybe something you're working on at this moment. And if you don't write this thought down, it just floats away. And sometimes I get an idea and I forget about it, and then it comes to me, I don't know, a few days in the future, and I actually do the same, like just forget about it until it comes again. And taking initiative would mean that you would actually try to implement the idea, whatever it is, into the real world. So being a creative person, being a creator, and actually doing, not only thinking, but doing, acting upon the thought. So taking the initiative. And as I remember, it was also talked in the book I was talking about yesterday and a few days back, so The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, and it was actually taking the initiative. So there's a story of a man who went not abroad, it was inside the United States, but he traveled quite a way to go to a job interview, and he was thinking about asking about some kind of wage. Like it wasn't a super high wage, and he was actually sitting in the afternoon, and he was thinking to himself about the people who he knows who are wildly more successful than he is, and they were on a similar level some time ago. And he was thinking about the attributes, about things those people do that differentiate from the way he's living his life. And the most important thing he actually got out of this whole thinking idea, of this whole thinking process, was that he wasn't taking the initiative. He wasn't taking action as much as those people he was thinking about. So the next day, he went and he asked about a higher salary, and he actually got it. There was, the story went further, I think, and basically the whole thing that I took from it was taking the initiative, being the person who's proactive, who's not static, who's always on the move, who's thinking in the category of how can I actually bring this to real life? How can I make something out of this idea? Not and being basically a person who takes the things out of the imaginary world and puts them into the real world. That's the kind of person I think I want to aspire to be, because I don't think I am now, and I think it's not so easy to actually achieve this kind of mindset. Like, I think taking the initiative, this idea doesn't sound so complicated, but most of these ideas sound really easy. They sound simple, but actually conveying them into the real world, into your character, into your thinking, making this idea part of you, that's a process that will take time and commitment as well. But starting this process and actually going with it also takes initiative. So it depends how high the level should be. We'll be working on it.